sishosho umfuthingi lwasesibhodane esishayasingando khona amagama sithi Davido phayira umthakathi ebatshela abantu ukuthi oh no ngakho abanye not thina umthetho siyazi waseniqambe amanga nathi nina literally you lied when ni verifyile abantu bokufika within 4 hours abakhazile ukuthi ama protocols ahamba kanjani ahambelana nesiwasangana amagama let's hop on it and ngenza ukuthi ona boss jet umuntu mombona oba efade umkhele ibhelshu utshela ukuthi akafundile utshela ukuthi akazilutho holly
these people specifically these people they are by and large here legally and they are currently unable to go home because they are being harassed by their neighbors, so they're afraid to go home. What are your thoughts?
Why are they afraid to go home?
Because apparently their neighbors are
where?
Well, wherever
in
their
their
homes
countries?
is. No, in the city and in Durban, KZN.
Yeah.
So they are afraid to go to their houses and their flats in and around the city because apparently their neighbors are also harassing them. Now, what is your thoughts on these people here being legal? And I mean, they're proven legal because Home Affairs arrested the ones that weren't. So just your thoughts on these people who are here from other countries but are in fact legally here.
So if somebody is legal in South Africa, first off, we are our movement or our plea with the government is that there is a lot of illegal immigrants in the country. So if you are talking about this Home Affairs, you want me to tell you about this Home Affairs? Do you know why most foreigners are staying on this road? Because this Home Affairs is the one that has been cooking fraudulent documents. So, but if this Home Affairs is saying these people are legal, so why are they running away from their houses? Why are they not putting protection order for that person who's harassing them so that the police can arrest them? It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a fabricated lie. If I'm staying in this house and my neighbor is harassing me in this house, I have to go to the police station and tell the police, please put a restriction order on this person so that they don't come next to me. If that person on the next day violates the restriction order, that person is arrested. So that is not true. That is not, it's a fabricated story. And that's why it must stop, because we don't need this in our streets. There are kids, there are South African kids here who are scared now to walk here. When the girls, when they're walking here, they are shouted upon. So we can't allow that. We can't allow that. So whoever is threatened is here legally, and they are threatened in their house. This is not a police station. They must go to the police station and open a case there, and that person guaranteed they are going to be arrested, because you put a restriction order on someone, and if they violate it, they get arrested. That is simple. So let us not lie. Let us face the problem as it is. Most of these people are not legal. Secondly, most of these people got their documents fraudulently. Let me tell you that how we are so sure that these people are not legal. When you are to be verified, first of all, you need to show the date of entering the country with the passport. You need to show why did you come to the country. Intelligence must come in on that one to check you whether in your country you are not a killer or something. Thirdly, immigration must come into the party. So it's Home Affairs, it's immigration, it's intelligence, and your embassy. So you can't jump all these stages and come and sit at Home Affairs, because we know these Home Affairs used to take the machines, the equipment of Home Affairs, take them into their houses to fabricate IDs. Tina, when we start working on something, we got evidence. We got like 5 years evidence. So you can't bluff us. We know names of police and government officials who are involved in this nonsense. We know about the buildings that are hijacking town, that belong to Works. We know what is happening there. But we are begging the president, we are begging the leaders, we are begging everyone to say, guys, let us do things in a correct order. This is a country. We need aim back this country. We need to keep this country as a prospective country that is the future of our kids. That's all we're saying. Nobody's going to die. Nobody's going to dig the road. Nobody's going to hit the foreigners. Nobody's going to loot the shops. We are saying the government must deal with this problem, because does Home Affairs know where these people come from? Does Home Affairs know where they stay? Because by right, Home Affairs must know each and every one of them where they stay. Most of them, when they are here, they don't stay on this road. But they are here now. Before we start anything, let's ask Home Affairs, do you know this person? Where does this person stay? Home Affairs is supposed to know each and every one where they stay. But Home Affairs doesn't know that. So we are standing up because we are men. We will not, this will never amount to violence. It will amount to the correctness of the way the things are supposed to be done.
Lastly, from my end,
There's always lastly going.
We saw last week when we called it second class. Do you think this was a reasonable or reliable
No, that was a lie. There's no way. There is no way. There is no way. If somebody's got let's say that person has got a permit to be in South Africa, first, intelligence must be involved in verifying that that person entered the country in a correct way. So you can't verify. Why do we have this problem? Why do we have this problem in South Africa if it takes 2 hours for everyone to, if it takes 2 hours for a government official to verify 470 people? You can't even if you were dishing food to those people, you can't take such less time. So that was a lie, and I think our leaders need to correct that, because it will set a precedent, and it will set a wrong precedent. Yeah. Thank you. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. So yeah. Yeah. So omama babodwa ngala ake nibuye ngapha nonke mfowethu zonke ababuye ngala thina phela siniphethe thina funa nisilalele akuwe ngwene la wamadoda kuyani ngapha ufuna ukukhuluma nani. Okay, no, it's fine, you can stand there and keep quiet. No, bayek basazi zokusign phela le. Bayek kanje. Ukubaba lo, baba. I don't know whether I'm going to speak in English. I don't know whether everyone you can explain to them. All right. And I would beg those women in the back there to stop shouting at us. You can ask them to shut up, because we also tell women that, we also tell our women to shut up. You must always tell a woman to shut up. The woman must shut up when a man is talking, and then the woman, after the man is talking, then a woman can talk. Yeah, no, that one must, because we are saving them, they don't know. Yeah, I'm going to address that. Yeah. Let's, for Mama. Can I talk to Mama first?
Yeah.
Let me talk to Mama. Mama, I will speak English. I don't know if everybody will understand. Oh, Mama, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry to see you like this. I'm very sorry to see you like this. I'm a son of a woman. I come from a woman. So, unfortunately, our government has left this problem of illegal foreigners in our country for far too long.
Na government yetu ilifanya makosa, ilifanya hii maherere ya illegal